All right, we talked about earlier how the Detroit Pistons deal with Portland or the Knicks had not been finalized yet. So the Pistons now have ate up 19 million of their cap space um, after the Knick trade has been finalized. Now, apparently, is pretty much official. So they have acquired Nerlens Noel, who I don't really mind. I explain that, and Alec Burks, who I really don't mind. So they added two veteran presence. My only issue with that trade. They helped the Knicks get Jalen Brunson. That was the reason. That was why the trade was going to happen. So I don't know where Kemba Walker still fall at this trade, but sorry for my nephew in the back. I don't know where Kendrick Perk. I mean, how I mean Kemba Walker fall in the trade. I guess he's still part of the trade. So the Knicks are trading center Nerlens Noel guard Alec Burke to the Pistons. Sources tell ESPN the Knicks will unload 19 million more in salary, clearing more. So yeah, Kemba Walker's still part of the trade, clearing the way for cap space, trying to sign free agent guard Jalen Brunson. So if they don't get Jalen Brunson, it's a wrap. But Brunson kind of said goodbye to his teammates anyway. So I love this team. Well, that's another deal. Not only Mavericks fans, but nonetheless, I ain't really mad at it. Only thing about it is with Alec Burke, you pretty much getting a point guard. That's what Killian do. That's my thing. That's the issue. You pretty much getting a point guard. Alec Burke was the one person in this deal that didn't matter. Then on top of that, they both got 2 years left. So they ate up $19 million to cap unless a buyout coming. They ate up $19 million to cap unless a buyout coming. So, but they did all this to end up with they did all this to end up with for Jalen Durham, so it's worth it. As long as Jalen Durham it work and it figure out. So the Knicks are including 2 future second round picks in cash in the deal to synthesize the Pistons deal per source. So they're sending. I think he getting a bad. So I'm sorry if I hear all that, but I think that. So yeah, I think that it's gonna work out. So it'll work out for both teams. If they get Jalen Brunson and the Knicks, it'll be perfect for them. So it'll be perfect for them. So yeah, they gave us a couple of second round picks. I don't think much of second round picks. I look at them as the pennies of draft capital. So I don't really think much of second round picks. The cash might come in handy, but you just pretty much help the Knicks land Jalen Brunson, which Jalen Brunson is not on our radar anymore. It doesn't hurt us. We took Jaden Ivey. And you also get some veteran players. Now, I tell you why I don't mind Nerlens Noel, right? You be like, well, CJ, why you don't mind Nerlens Noel? One of the reasons I don't mind Nerlens Noel is simply because he's going to defend the rim. Now, that's your rim defender. Now, does this mean Marvin Bagley won't come back and they would denounce the rights to Marvin Bagley? I ain't sure. But the one thing I like about Nerlens Noel, they get somebody to defend the rim. They didn't need Dikembe Mutombo. They didn't need Ben Simmons. All right. They didn't need somebody like that. All right. What they needed was somebody who can just defend the rim. You also get somebody who can defend the rim with Jalen Durham. So you don't have to worry about Kelly Olynyk, Isaiah Stewart's not being able to defend the rim. So that's just the issue right there, then and there. We needed a rim defender. Now my only issue is Alec Burke. Him and Killian Hayes pretty much do the same thing. So could Killian Hayes be on the move? Is the question. That's the question. Could Killian Hayes be on the move? Because Alec Burke, that is unless Alec Burke is gonna get bought out, that is what Killian Hayes do. That's Alec Burke. Alec Burke is a good basketball player. Probably had some health issues, I believe, but that's what he is. He's a more he's more confident with the basketball, but he's one of them dudes who can score it. He can assist. He can run the he. Most people look at him as a shooting guard, but he can run the offense. He can literally run the offense. So you just traded for another guard, even though he's 6'6" and they see him as a point four shooting guard. He's somebody that's really good with the ball in his hands. That's my biggest question. This could be in the end for Killian Hayes if he's still on this roster. We know they was looking for a backup point guard. He played 81 games last year. 81 points, 81 games, 11.7 points, 5 assists. 3 rebounds. But I look at it more to point forward. You don't, he shot 30% from the 3-point. I don't remember him being that good a 3-point shooter, um, but the last few years he shot the ball pretty well. 49 games the previous year, he shot 41%. Between Philly and Golden State in 1920, the pandemic, he shot 41 to 37.5%. Fought 38. So he's a shooter. I really never thought about him shooting the ball that well. He took 5 of them last year. So apparently Alec Burks gonna help with shooting. So that's somebody they got off the bench that can shoot it. He can defend a little bit. He can run the offense a little bit. So there you go. You get Nerlens Noel, who can defend the rim. You don't need the biggest rim defender. You just need somebody that can defend the rim a little bit. So I ain't mad at that. Nerlens Noel averaged a block and a half of his whole career. So that's all you need to do. And he only he's about 28 years old. So that's all you need to do. You got your rim defender. You got your point, your guard, your big fella that can shoot it, and Kelly Olynyk stretch the floor. You got Isaiah Stewart that's gonna run the floor. I think might be over for Marvin Bagley. That's a buyout coming. So yeah, you got all that cooking right now for them, man. And so you fill out your bench for the most part. So now they're probably looking for somebody to start at the. They're probably looking for somebody to start at the 4 spot. So that's the question. Maybe they figure out they gonna get old boy to start at the 4 with Olynyk or somebody like that. But Nerlens Noel's on a full-time starter. Maybe they bring back Marvin Bagley. He in the 4. They're gonna find out that real quick. so that's what I'm saying. So they both got 2 years left on their contract. Nerlens Noel, his contract for the most part is exactly what they probably trying to pay Marvin Bagley. So this could be a wrap for Marvin Bagley. He making 9.2 next year, 9.6. So come on. If they sign Marvin Bagley back, he's going to be the starter. He's going to be the starter. So there you go. He's going to be the starter, bro. So so that's something to chew on real quick. So Bagley gonna start at the 4 if they bring him back. I think he's probably gonna bring him back, but in my mind, I just can't envision all that working. So you said, Bill, well, what's the next thing? What's the next thing for the Pistons? Well, fill the stretch 4 spot. Probably get another shooter, and they good. Probably even without the other shooter, they good. So the Miles Bridges thing, they had what, 54 million in cap. I don't really see them picking up the Diallo deal. So this put them roughly at 30. This put them roughly at $34 million. This put them roughly at $34 million, bro. So they still could make some. They still could get Miles Bridges if they want to, but I think, that's all out the possibility. They got to find a stretch 4. They got to find a stretch 4. So that's something to think about. They have to find a stretch 4. So, or they got to find somebody to play the 4. So if they're gonna try Marvin Bagley, they're gonna have to get a backup. They're gonna have to try to get a backup. So I ain't mad at the deal. The deal is solid, bro. I like what Burks gonna bring. I like Noel gonna bring rim defending. So now they're really looking for a shooter maybe, and somebody to come in and play that stretch 4 position in the starting lineup. So in my opinion, Bagley like he's gonna be gone, but we have to wait and see. Like Diallo gonna be gone too, but they still might have enough money to still get Miles Bridges. But I really, really doubt that's gonna happen. But it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Check the Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We'll live drop video for Nation One Support the channel. Cash App $CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit my link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Spotify, Anchor for the podcast. Got a live coming hopefully tomorrow. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.